Each individual thing has to be as interesting as a person playing on their own.
Do you sometimes dream about your own tracks that you make?
I never
Dream about our own tracks. I think I do when you're in the process of making them. You kind of, there's so many little details and little things going on that you definitely have kind of, I've definitely had weird like work dreams where I'm like editing some drums or something like that, definitely.
Mm.
But not like kind of in a I definitely dreamt a few melodies as well.
Okay.
But very hard to kind of like remember them.
But not afterwards, not after
Yeah.
you finished it.
No,
you don't sit around
okay.
dreaming about
No,
tracks.
no.
Only during the process.
Yeah.
Some of those melodies that you have dreamt about, did they come back on
It's
the
kind,
album? Or?
it's kind of hard because like I don't think I'm very good at remembering my dreams. I've got a friend who's writing a book of dreams.
Yeah.
And every day when he wakes up he writes down his dreams. But like when I wake up I very rarely remember them. So yeah, it's kind of hard. It's even harder to write down a melody, you know.
Yeah. Making an electro track is much more abstract than, for example, making a rock track because everybody can see who's picking up the guitar, the drum kit, the bass. But how different is it to make such an electro track?
It's still, I mean, essentially, you know, you're still dealing with the same constituent parts of, you know, chords and melody and stuff like that. I guess there's perhaps more emphasis on the sonics of it in terms of, like often in like techno, the actual sound of a synth or a part of the drums or something like that will be almost as important perhaps as the melody in terms of making that track have an identity and be individual. But you know, it's still just making music, and you know, when you make music for a band, you're still very conscious of sonically how it sounds.
I think the sounds, like a lot of the time, dictate the melody that you make as well. You know, especially, you know, with us, we'll find an idea of a sound or a kind of phrasing or something like that, and that will then dictate the actual chords and the melody that we play. You know, which is sort of the other way around. So how you traditionally think about it, I suppose.
Yeah, is it something that starts with a beat or just?
Great, isn't it?
Yeah, if you hear an ambulance, it does directly trigger your musical mind when you hear a repeating sound? Or?
Especially the Doppler effect as it goes past.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.